What's going on YouTube? Today I'll be doing a comparison video on the Air Max 1 OG 86 and the Air Max 1 that released back in 2017, which is the anniversary edition. In this video we'll be looking at the difference in design and how they feel on feet. I'll be putting the video timeline in the description down below. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you see is they both have a special design on the boxes since they are made for the Air Max Day release. Starting with the 2017 release, the Air Max 1 Anniversary still comes packaged in the recognized orange box with a unique grey stripe at the bottom of the box. Upon opening up the box, you'll notice the Air Max 1 Anniversary on the inside of the box cover, providing some background history about how the iconic Air Max came about. On the other hand, the big bubble you can see is completely different. It comes in a black colored box with a vintage vibe, with some orange accents and a prominent Nike swoosh in the center. When you look closely, you'll notice the subtle grey stripe pattern. It is the same pattern on the 2017 release box, and when you go down to the bottom of the box, there are 4 holes which correspond with the big bubble design. Alright, now let's take a look at the shoes. Let's begin with the front of the shoe. The 2017 iteration is slightly narrow on the toe, whereas the 86 OG has a more rounded shape and provides extra room, which is particularly beneficial for us wide feet people. In terms of the material used, both versions appear quite similar. However, the mesh on the 86 feels noticeably softer. It just seemed to be higher quality than the ones on the anniversary version. Looking at it from the top, the width of the shoe seems to be around the same. However, the shape of the 2017 seemed to be a bit curvy and streamlined, whereas the big bubble isn't. Moving on to the shoelaces, the 2017 version comes with 2 pairs of laces, with 1 pair already laced on the shoe and the spare pair neatly packed in the bag. Personally, I find the laces to be quite cheap and rough, so I didn't really like them, but I just couldn't be bothered swapping out the laces. On the other hand, the 86 OG version only includes 1 pair of shoelaces. It's thinner than the spare laces in the 2017 version. I'm actually considering swapping those laces out. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. The shoe tongue appears quite similar on both pairs, with the main difference being the font used for Air Max. The 2017 version has slightly more cushioning compared to the Air Bubble. Both releases has the Nike Air branding on the insole. There is a noticeable height difference in the heel tab between the 2 versions. Additionally, the logo stitching has been executed differently. Personally, I prefer the 86 version of the heel tab because it provides a better ankle stability for me. As for the Nike swoosh, I see no difference between the 2, so there isn't much to compare. Moving on to the midsole, let's take a closer look at the visible air bubble. As the name suggested, the Air Max 1 86 has a much larger air bubble when compared to the 2017 version. Consequently, the 86 iteration has a thicker midsole which elevates the shoes slightly more, resulting in a larger, more bulky appearance. Flipping around to the outsole, again, they're pretty much identical, nothing different that I can see. Well, similar to the Jordan 1 Band 2016, the shoe size is printed on the lining of the 86 OG version, which is not present in the 2017 Anniversary edition. However, the 2017 release comes with an Air Max tag, which is not included in the 86 OG version. Although the big bubble appears to be bigger when compared side by side, both versions fit the same, with the 86 OG feeling a bit more comfortable due to its extra room for the toes and thicker midsole. For reference, both pairs are in size US 10. While for me, I think I prefer the 86 version. It does look a bit more bulky and works better with my outfit. Also, the toe box is not as narrow, so it's better for me, especially I have wide feet. And that is all. If you want to know more about the Air Max 1 86 OG, make sure to check out this video.